Vietnam once again.
Donna, you silly, silly girl. Watch and learn.
It's a good thing you're not going to war. You wouldn't last a second. Let's go grab a Coke.
Dude, so hot. She makes me want to take Spanish.
Me encanta cuando ella loves Spanish.
Oh, man.
Eric, it's your 18th birthday soon, right?
You know, Fez, you're right.
Boys, take these boxes and help Eric pack up his stuff.
Yes, Mr. Red.
Dad, I'm not 18 for another 2 days. You're already kicking me out?
Nope. You're going to the war.
What are you, insane? You can't make me go to the war.
Oh, yeah? Well, the government sure can. That's what the good old draft is for.
That's a draft, man. I don't want a draft. Well, at least I'm not an American citizen.
Boys, I'll show you what a draft is.
Arriving to make known his new decisions on Vietnam to a highly tensed Washington press conference, which is attended by his family, President Johnson explains the reasons for his actions in these historic words.
We intend to convince the communists that we cannot be defeated by force of arms or by superior power. They're not easily convinced. In recent months, they have greatly increased their fighting forces and their attacks and the numbers of incidents. I have asked the Commanding General, General Westmoreland, what more he needs to mounting aggression. He has told me, and we will meet his needs. I have today ordered to Vietnam the Air Mobile Division and certain other forces which will raise our fighting strength from 75,000 to 125,000 men almost immediately. Additional forces will be needed later, and they will be sent as requested. This will make it necessary to increase our active fighting forces by raising the monthly draft call from 17,000 over a period of time. Once the communists know, as we know, that a violent solution is impossible, then a peaceful solution is inevitable. I've spoken many times of our objectives in Vietnam. So has the government of South Vietnam. Hanoi has set forth its own proposals. We are ready to discuss their proposals and our proposals and any proposals of any government whose people may be affected. For we fear the meeting room no more than we fear the battlefield. And in this pursuit, we welcome and we ask for the concern and the assistance of any nation and all nations.
On the fifth day of the battle for Hue, the Marines moved out from the fortified Army compounds which stood the original attack and advanced into the empty, abandoned buildings of what was Hue University. Hue, the ancient imperial city. It is to Vietnamese what Old Boston is to Americans, where many of its country's leaders are born or educated, where many returned to celebrate Tet a week ago when the fighting began, where many remain hidden in the unknown interior of the resistance. The first casualties of the first squad. The snipers, maybe only 2 or 3, are invisible in the buildings beyond the wall.
And fed to New York by satellite. In some cases, only those early satellite feeds remain. The picture's less than perfect, but gripping nonetheless. Here a Marine corporal moves into the line of fire to rescue a wounded corpsman. A few days later, Don Webster witnessed another act of courage.
than you guys.
The war, Donna. The war.
Guys, you see that? They want me!
At least someone does.
Guys, this is serious. I don't want to go to the war. But it was nice knowing you, Dick.
Yeah.
Wait, guys! Good luck for me. Don't leave!
Dude, I can't believe you're going to China.
Vietnam, Michael.
Guys, there's no way I'm going to the war.
Dodge it. You heard the man. Uncle Red wants you.
Guys, this is awful. I'm not going to war. Luke Skywalker wouldn't.
Heard you going to work. Good luck with that.
Hi, who are you?
Well, you see, Foreman, I was walking by the town hall and they had this protester, and she was saying she was casual, so I said, you know what? Bring her to Foreman's basement.
Casualty. I said I'm a casualty. I was protesting against stopping the expansion of the Vietnam War into Cambodia when someone ran over my foot on a bicycle. I was trying to stop the war with your friend here.
Anti-war demonstrators protest U.S. involvement in the Vietnam War in massed marches, rallies, and demonstrations. Central Park is the starting point for the parade to the UN building. The estimated 125,000 Manhattan marchers include students, housewives, beatnik poets, doctors, businessmen, teachers, priests, and nuns. Makeup and costumes were bizarre. Before the parade, mass draft card burning was urged. Demonstrators claimed 200 cards were burned, but no accurate count could be determined. Reporters and onlookers were jostled away on purpose. Although mostly peaceful, shouted confrontations were frequent and fiery during the course of the march. The anti-war marchers were picketed by anti-war marchers who were hawkish toward the parading doves. Civil rights leader Martin Luther King leads the procession to the United Nations, where he urges UN pressure to force the U.S. to stop bombing North Vietnam. Police arrested 5 persons as disorderly. 3 were grabbed when they rushed the parade float. No serious injuries, however, in New York's biggest anti-war march. A companion peace demonstration brings out 50,000 marchers in downtown San Francisco. They parade 2 miles along Market Street, pacifists and hippies together. Gigantic Kezar Stadium holds the mass rally, where anti-war songs and speeches trigger a short scuffle between pro and con factions. No one was injured. Both demonstrations were sponsored by a loose coalition of left-wing, pacifist, and moderate anti-war groups. President Johnson, meanwhile, let it be known that the FBI is closely watching all anti-war activity.
I'm sorry, my friend is such an idiot.
Wait a second. I was talking to a man about stopping the war earlier today.
Fez.
What? All I said was the war is stupid and didn't want my friend Eric to go.
Fez, who did you say that to?
I don't know. Some man surrounded by guys with sunglasses and cute little American flag pins.
Fez, that was the president.
Student leads anti-war protest. You've got to be kidding me.
Dad, I don't want to go to the war.
Just deal with it, Eric. I was in the war, so you've got the genes to handle it. Dumbass!
Wait, Dad, you actually care? I knew you loved me.
Just get off your lazy ass and do it before I put my foot...
The end!